Congratulations, you made it through the first week. That's a big deal. You earned it. As a reminder, I will be giving you weekly consultations until you've overcome metabolic syndrome. Now, from time to time, I might also refer to our goal of overcoming mitochondrial dysfunction, so don't confuse the two. The weekly lessons are designed to answer questions that will come up as your body is changing and to educate you on how to maintain the success that you'll receive through following this protocol. Our goal, and we hope that it's yours too, is for you to adopt a new lifestyle. Now, let's go over that for a second. Adopting a new lifestyle means you're not going to be living the same lifestyle you did before, because lifestyle is what gave you the body and health level that you have now. We're going to have and adopt a new lifestyle, but it will be enjoyable. You'll love it. I haven't missed anything in the last 15 years of the new lifestyle that I've enjoyed. And you'll be rewarded with a healthy body, a healthy mind, and you'll feel great. Plus, it's a great way to put a stop to the crazy, depressing, unhealthy yo-yo of going back to an unhealthy life and an unhealthy body before. Now, this week's difficulty, the one that you just experienced, can be correlated to your body's dependence on the amount of carbohydrates that you were feeding your body. If you really struggled a lot, you're eating way too many carbs, probably up around 400 or 500 grams a day. If you breeze through this first week, then your levels of cellular insulin resistance were lower, eating less carbs. In either case, you're healthier now than you were, even though you just started 7 days ago. Now, hopefully you followed my direction and you didn't weigh yourself every day and you waited for the whole week. Use the transformation tracking sheet. That's what it is. What it looks like right here. Now, if you lost yours, it came in your packet, but if you lost it, if you go to our website, you can pull this back down. And hopefully this looks familiar, and you use this tool to be able to measure your body. Now, guys, I especially point out to you, don't underestimate this measurement. You might think that, well, that's fine for the women. Listen to me. I needed this as I was going through my transformation of losing almost 100 pounds when I first started the protocol. You need those successes. You need to see another win, because from week to week, you are going to have on your scale no weight loss at all. Now, that doesn't mean your body didn't change, because your scale probably doesn't measure body fat, muscle mass, hydration, bone density, visceral fat, things like that. You need a win. If you're losing inches, that means you're losing fat. So that means you're becoming less insulin resistant. That just means all the bad is going away and you're getting new stuff in. So follow the steps, record your results. It'll show the pounds that you lost, the percentage of improving, and much more. This feature is a great tool for your encouragement, so you should use it. Use the health progress report. Looks like this, to rate your symptoms so you can see the progress that you're making. Now, this is more of an emotional, interpretive change that you're having from where you were and the progress that you're making. This is also very, very helpful. You'll forget how you felt, the things that you felt, the things that you thought about, your emotions, if you wait till after the 8 weeks is over and go back in time and try to remember. Don't worry if you don't lose weight every single week. That's going to happen. And these charts will help keep your spirits up and show you that you still had success. But remember, we're focusing on a long-term goal, reaching your optimum health. And what is it? Metabolic flexibility. Losing weight shouldn't be your only goal in the first place. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but hear me out. Overcoming metabolic syndrome should be your goal. Getting rid of your mitochondrial dysfunction should be where we're focusing. Losing weight and overcoming the reason you gained the weight isn't the same thing. First, you must learn the importance of healthy microbalancing, which is the ratio of macronutrients in your food, which can be simply explained as the proper ratio of protein, carbohydrates, and fats in your diet. That's called microbalancing. I want you to focus your attention on the proper ratio of your body in the same way, meaning the amount of your weight isn't important. The ratio of why you weigh the weight that you weigh, the amount of muscle mass, fat, bone density, hydration. Those is micro weighing of your body. That's what we want to focus on. The reason that our goal isn't to lose weight or just lower your blood pressure, for example, is because those are only symptoms of the bigger problem. I want you to ask, why did I gain weight? Or why is my cholesterol so high? Doesn't it make sense to focus on the cause? Why won't my body burn off this extra weight? Even though I starved myself and I worked out for hours at the gym, don't you think that we should concentrate our efforts on the cause of these issues instead of the symptoms? Medications treat symptoms. Taking the blood pressure medication does absolutely nothing to cure you of why you have high blood pressure in the first place. You're not created to live with the symptoms of metabolic syndrome. Your mitochondrial cells weren't designed broken when you first were born. You were not destined to have high cholesterol because your parents did. You weren't meant to be overweight and have less muscle just because you're older. If you're overweight, for example, you carry that extra weight because of the way that you ate, not because you ate too much and you had zero self-control. It was the ratio of your food choices, not the amount. We call that unhealthy macro balancing. Last week, I introduced you to phase 1 of a resetting stage and a healthy macro balancing diet. That was the example. When you complete phase 1, which is 12 weeks, we will change your macro balance diet again with the phase 2, called the corrective stage. Now that one lasts for 3 weeks. Phase 3 is referred to as the rehabilitation stage, and that lasts for 3 weeks. It's important that you go through all 18. If you don't, you're just going to rebound and yo-yo, and that's the last thing that we want. And finally, you'll go into phase 4, which is just the maintenance stage or the lifestyle stage. That means that you don't have to eat the same way you did the last week of the rest of your life, or even the rest of phase 1. That'll be in your past, but you could, and if you did, you'd be perfectly healthy. Your body would not miss out on any macronutrients that you need for optimum health. Remember, in one shake, it's equivalent to 32 pounds of whole foods. What I'm telling you is you don't need any carbohydrates to be healthy. There are societies and histories of people that didn't eat any carbohydrates. Your liver will make the glucose that you need, and that's what we get from carbohydrates. Your liver will make everything you have called glucose neogenesis. So have faith in your body. Take these lessons, apply this information that you've heard today into your life, and you'll feel the benefits. Drink your water. How much? Take your weight, cut it in half. That's how many ounces. You weigh 200 pounds, drink 100 ounces of water, follow the plan, and eat intuitively. If you feel like you're done, stop. Don't force feed yourself. Just as a recap, let's go over our sheet. So on your sheet that you have been following for the very first week, it's called Phase 1, Week 1. It's written right up here in the corner. Let's get rid of that. For now, go to Phase 1. You'll notice that there's some changes. I added optional snacks between breakfast and lunch and dinner, and after dinner. That does not mean that you have 3 snacks every day. You pick one snack during the day. You can follow the chart that's down below as what to eat, or that's what the smart foods are for. I gave you $42 credit towards those smart foods. In case you need to buy more, I gave you a 25% discount because you bought the protocol. And I understand that some of the people in your house probably ate the food because they're that good. So if you need more, take advantage of that. Next week, we'll cover protein and snacking, and we'll go over some more details. Until then, I'll see you on the other side.